Hey guys, NBA free agency has finally begun and the wait is over. We finally know where LeBron will be taking his talents to. We've got our reactions to that and more discussion about the NBA free agency coming up right after this.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
My request this week was for Ape Shit by the Carters
because why not?
Why not?
Why not?
I feel like this is also a mood. If you're a Lakers fan, you're probably going ape shit right now.
Oh,
yes.
The lights.
Yeah, I ain't never been a Lakers fan till right now.
Oh, God.
I'm still not a Lakers fan, and that's why I'm conflicted.
Never be
You're
one.
not.
Never
No!
be one.
Clearly not.
Still repping.
And I am still Dub Nation. Don't get it twisted.
He's like,
Yeah.
Let's quit
Got
it.
that out there.
We don't need to talk about Dub Nation or the
You know,
conversation the whole year round. Now let's quit it. It's not your part of the story right now.
All right. Well, we'll get to whose show it actually is, Mr. LeBron James.
Ooh.
But before that, guys, what's up? You know me. I'm your host, Christine. It's been a little while, but we're back here on NBA Weekly. I'm joined by the full panel. Say what's up, guys.
What's up? What's up? David Bloom here. Yep. We're back.
We're back.
It's been a minute.
We are back. Monse Bolanos here. Man, I'm so conflicted. I can't. Go. Evan, you go.
You know, it's your boy, Evan T. Mack. Salutations.
Salutations. Before we get into it, I want to say what's up to everybody who's watching us live right now in the chat on YouTube. What's up? And if you're listening on iTunes, thank you so much for always joining us. Be sure to rate us, give us 5 stars. And if you have some time, check us out and see us on YouTube on the AfterBuzz TV Wrestling and Sports channel. Yep.
Check it out.
Yeah, we're all looking good tonight. We've got Evan at the corner here with his LeBron just homage in your T-shirt over
LeBron
there.
collage, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, man.
Here you go.
LeBron.
Here you go.
Oh, man.
Let's
Keep
start.
it straight. Hold on, we gotta keep going.
Go ahead.
Okay.
No, we were gonna say.
Here you
I
go.
got nothing to say. You go ahead, boo. I ain't got nothing to say.
I just.
You just quiet right now. Quiet.
I know you won't be in a few minutes, so it's okay. So today, July 1st, was the official start of the NBA free agency.
And it didn't last very long.
I mean,
it
everything
hurts.
we really wanted to know, I think, so far, aside from maybe where Kawhi is
Kawhi.
going to end up, has been answered. So let's just jump right into it. The biggest headline being that LeBron James signed a 4-year contract with the LA Lakers.
Oh,
Oh,
did he now?
According to Clutch Sports Group, it was reported today, it's a $154 million contract, which breaks down to $38.5 million a year. This is the first time that LeBron James will be playing in the Western Conference in his 15-year career.
That's.
Yeah.
He doesn't belong there, though.
He does
General
not. Okay.
reaction to
LeBron
that.
James is the
David.
king of the East, and that Eastern Conference is nothing. That Eastern Conference is the healthy Celtics and like nothing. Maybe the
Interesting.
Raptors.
Wait. But besides the conference, like, how do you
Nothing,
feel about the actual move, though?
Oh no, I hate it.
You hate it.
I absolutely hate it. If you know me, then you'll know I am one of the biggest Laker haters. Have been my entire life.
You have to be. That's your birthright.
I'm a Clipper fan
Yeah.
my entire life. I didn't just show up when Blake and Chris showed up, man. I went through the Livingston
Corey
injury,
Maggette, Elton
the
Brand.
Maggette brand. Oh my God, the Cassell. It's been tough.
Are you upset because he went to the Lakers, or the fact that he didn't stay in Cleveland? Like, where's your?
Oh no, I don't care about Cleveland.
Okay.
Like, no offense to Cleveland, but like he could have gone anywhere else. It's the fact that the Lakers now have him makes me so angry.
What are you thinking, Monse?
I feel the same way as David, and I feel like honestly for so very many reasons. Screw the East. The East has good teams. They're gonna be fine. There's gonna be competition. It's cool, but like once I know this is jumping a little bit, but once Paul George decided he's staying with OKC, and that was made, a fact to everyone. I was like, why are you going to the Lakers? There's nobody else with you. Right now, there's literally. So the one good thing about this, the one thing that I like, LeBron is not chasing a ring. He's not pulling a Kevin Durant. So he's literally going to where he wants to go, LA.
Because he didn't go to Houston.
He's
now.
going to. He could have gone to Houston. That's chasing a ring. He went to LA. Who's with him right now? Go ahead. Who you gonna tell me? Ball? Okay.
you got Lonzo
Who's
Cruz
what?
and Ingram with you. There you go.
Right now, he went to a team that has absolutely nobody. He could have gone to a team to get that ring. And to me, right now, it's just saying, I don't care about a ring. I don't think I can win. I just want to go to LA because he loves LA. I just have a problem with LA. I wish it would have been the Clippers. I'm a big Clippers fan. That's true. But like Lakers, it's like Laker fans hated LeBron.
Yes, they did.
I took LeBron James around along with Chris Paul at Universal Studios. Do you know how much hate he got? Where people yelled at him, Kobe, just as he was walking around. Right next to me.
Right.
Kobe. LA hates you. Like, I'm telling you guys, yells, and he just had to walk through it. Why would you join that atmosphere?
LeBron,
Evan, what's your
Ramon, James. Listen, this dude's the GOAT, man. LeBron James don't care about what Mack think. He don't care about what Monse think. He don't care about what that hater that was screaming like Kobe's. He don't care. LeBron James cares about what Savannah James thinks, his kid and his mama and his homie. That's it.
To your point, Evan, really quickly in the chat, Silver Watcher 30 says that this was a family move. So you agree with your point.
Yeah, LeBron James one of those men that, because I know a lot of men ain't used to this, he listens to his woman. Yeah, his woman's input actually matters to him. With his wife, her comfort actually matters to him. Spoiler alert, he likes keeping his woman happy.
Yeah.
Where you want to go, baby? Y'all really like LA, LeBron? We gone.
We have a house there.
That's it.
Might as well.
That's what everybody, all these reporters, all these people tweeting,
It's
all these people
simple.
on it's just that simple.
It's really
but
simple.
Nobody talking about the one thing that matters, his family. And what he's comfortable with. LeBron James went to LA because he wanted to go to Los Angeles, man. And it's crazy because I don't think he would have left unless he knows something we don't know. There's something that Magic something that Magic said to LeBron that they got cooking. LeBron he's gonna sign this deal much faster than I thought he was.
Yes.
That's a fair assessment considering how quickly
was
this
quick.
decision was made.
Right.
Oh, it was fast.
You know, it's so hard with NBA free agency to keep up with all of the clickbait reporters, as Kyle
That's
Kuzma
real.
called them,
He's
which
right.
is real.
He's right.
With so many different reports being leaked or hearsay about there being a decision cave and him and all his friends coming together to figure things out. There's just so many different things happening. So to hear it today, an hour or two ago?
crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
I didn't think we were going to be talking about this.
Yeah,
Not
and
at
it's
all,
crazy
though.
because, like I said, when it comes to reporters, the only reporter you need to listen to is Brian Windhorst. That's it.
Not Adrian
Waj?
Wojnarowski?
I'm just saying, when Windhorst says something that LeBron's gonna do, then you can take it to the bank.
Yeah.
Everybody else just speculation. It's true, man, because I'm telling you, he was like, this decision will be made before July 4th.
Yeah,
Right.
he knew.
Because he's been covering him since high school.
Yeah, Savannah was like, we're going
He's one of the most trusted. Woj does his thing too, but I'm saying Windhorst is the guy. So everybody else is clickbait besides Woj and Windhorst. But the thing about it is, LeBron James had the $1 million dream, chokehold, sleeper hold on the East for 115 years, man. And everybody kept saying the only reason why LeBron's getting to the finals because the East is weak. The East is this. The East is that. If he was really good, then he'd come out West, and then he blah blah blah. Now what's up now? See, there's always these narratives people create to like discredit LeBron James. Now he's not in the East anymore.
right.
Okay, so
gone.
I'm glad that we got into that because I do have a couple questions for you guys about now LeBron being in the Western Conference. Obviously, Monse, you kind of expressed how you felt about, that now the East being kind of trash. What do you guys...
I don't
was
think...
that Dave?
That was me. No, that was me
you.
saying the
Sorry,
East is
someone
kind of
said
trash.
that.
now.
I'm not... Now, the East is never going to be as good as the West, but I don't think they're as bad. I think there's talent in certain teams, which can be exciting.
I think maybe you could say out east like the top teams. You got the Celtics when Gordon Hayward gets back and actually gets to play with Kyrie. You got the Raptors with Lowry and DeRozan. I know that. I think they just got VanVleet right back, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was up for Sixth Man of the Year. You got teams like that. I mean, the Pacers are scrappy. Like, I really, really thought they were going to go after Aaron Gordon. I was very, very shocked that he went back to the Magic to play with, like, Mo Bamba.
4-year deal.
That's a lot.
But wasn't it more
It is
money?
a lot. It is a lot.
More
It's
than
al-
he's ever been
It's
offered.
always going to be the
Yeah.
max. When you sign 4, you get the max with that new CBA. But the Boston's going to the finals next year.
Oh,
Sorry.
for sure.
Right.
Oh, my God, it's over.
Booked.
There's been a lot of talk about, considering changing up the seeding between the East and the West and going into playoffs, going into a 1-16 seeding. I think we spoke about that earlier this season.
interesting.
With now LeBron, what am I saying tonight? LeBron being in the West, do you think that now is the best time to bring up that conversation again?
Hey, as a Clippers fan, I like it, though.
Yeah.
Like, as a Clippers fan, I like it. But, I think the whole idea of, like, conferences, it's definitely smart because you can, like, separate teams and you have the best from one and the best from another. But after a while, you just start to see one conference just starts to dominate another, and then you get more competition here. And players like Paul George and Jimmy Butler, they come to the West because they want to play against Western teams more.
Yeah.
You see it with guys like LeBron, and they're just all kind of like congregating in the West. And the East just kind of has like the best, the best player in the East right now. You could say what, like Kyrie,
Maybe.
like Joel Embiid's kind of up there.
Well, to
Gordon
your
Hayward.
point, you said the Celtics are a shoo-in for the East.
Barring injury, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Nobody can stand in their way. They're bringing everyone back.
Yeah.
And they've lost no one.
Yeah.
Yet.
And then, you know what I mean? Think about it. They took Cleveland to 7.
Right.
Without like 2 main pieces. Like that squad, Brad Stevens is only gonna get better. He's still a young coach. The thing about it is like with all due respect to the West, man, when you go like 1 through 3 or 4, and then all of a sudden it's a wash. Everybody needs to stop acting like this West is like this gigantic, ridiculous, spectacular conference. There's 1 through 3 or 4, and then everything else is a wash.
No.
4 through 8 on the East or West, they could beat each other, man. They really could, though. Can we please stop acting like all these
really,
teams are contenders, man? We gotta stop this, man. The
You think
West.
there's a bigger parity between the conference?
Oh my God!
people think.
Everyone, because what is this? It's Warriors, Houston, San Antonio wasn't even that good this year. They really weren't. And then Portland was eh. You see, they got exposed. And then you got the other. You got Boston, Cleveland, and you have Indiana and Toronto. So those are 3 teams in the East. So who really can beat each other? Like honestly, though.
I think you're forgetting one factor.
What?
Just one really the West play more of the West. So to me, the West are playing tougher teams already.
Are they though?
I do.
They are, though.
They are
Are
though.
they,
You just said it. The top 4 are on the West.
So
you know.
if LeBron gets to the finals this year, then what will you say about the West?
No, isn't
If he
it still
takes,
saying
but if he
that
takes,
the West is the stronger
if he
conference?
crushes and just runs through them, if he just runs through them with a couple pieces here, a couple pieces there, and just gets to what would people say about the West then though?
Well, I mean, that's a
don't know.
long
I
shot
mean,
to happen, though.
Yeah,
I guess.
I don't see him running through the West by
I
any
don't
means.
know,
Not
not
at-
at all.
And I mean, I even saw tweets on NBA Twitter about people saying the Lakers are still going to be a 7th or 8th seed. They don't think this is going to happen.
That's
in
hilarious.
one.
That's
Okay.
You think they're gonna be? You
hilarious.
think they're thinking better than 7th or 8th seed?
Way
That's
better.
that's a little low.
Way
7-8's a
better.
little
Bring it
low.
up for sake of discussion.
Oh, I bet.
but-
I guarantee you they'll be better than 7. Guaranteed.
What are you saying?
4, 3.
I say max 4.
Y'all have y'all been watching this dude play basketball for 15 years?
I understand.
But you gotta understand.
I know, trust me. I've been watching basketball too. I just get a little tired of this West East thing. This is a National Basketball Association.
Okay, but we're just talking about the West right now.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, but everyone hates on the East though. But I'm saying like the funny thing is when Boston comes
Because
out
of
of the
facts.
East, they're gonna be a
Because of-
problem. They're gonna be a problem though, no matter who they face.
But you realize this is because of facts. This is because of history. We're not just pulling the stuff out of our
I don't-
butts and saying like, you guys are the worst. No. It's history
it's
been proven.
less
Yes, it
than
is.
the West, guys. You act like, but you acted like there's no competition. Why
That's
play?
not. No. And now
But
it's a
why
lot
even
better.
play though? But why even play? Why even play?
No, that's
That's a whole nother
well,
question
listen,
right
you're right. Why are we playing when the Warriors are going to win?
Put all the 16 teams from the West and let the East just sit at home. Why
That-
even play?
Well, guys, one team that we're failing to talk about here is the Cavs. Like, how does this
Oh,
organization
no,
bounce
no, no,
back
no,
from
no,
that
no.
This
loss?
is the Cavs' fault. This is the owner. The Cavs owner. This is his fault.
So you
He
blame
d-
the ownership.
I mean, like the fact that
Well-
LeBron. Did you guys see when I think it was when they swept the Raptors? Everyone celebrated. I think it was when I might have the wrong game. LeBron and the owner shook hands and walked away from each other.
Really?
I
LeBron
think
don't-
it
LeBron
was
doesn't
that
like
game.
Dan
They don't
Gambler.
like each other.
They've
They
never
don't
liked
like
each
each other.
Strained relationship.
They've never
That's
liked each
for
other.
Fact.
Right.
But I mean, as a LeBron fan, Evan, I mean, what does this say for his legacy right now? Him making this move.
The thing about
do you see him ending his career as a Laker?
The thing about LeBron, yeah, I really do actually. He got the 4th year as an option. So he's going to play max 3 years there, but the 4th year is an option so he can stay in LA or go somewhere else. That'll put him at year 19 though.
Yeah.
That should be it. The thing about LeBron is like LeBron James' legacy is he cares about the way he shapes his legacy. Everybody on social media and all these reporters try to make it like they know what he thinks about his legacy. Y'all bringing up the Michael Jordan, LeBron James thing. LeBron James wants to be a guy that wins 3 titles, 3 different teams. He wants to be the guy that's the most all-around basketball. He wants to be the best all-around basketball player of all time. He knows in his heart, he does not care what anyone thinks. If he ends at every statistical category higher than Michael Jordan and he has 5 rings, he'll know in his heart he's the best. LeBron already thinks he's the best.
Yeah, he does.
Just
Oh,
because
for
he
sure.
don't say it doesn't mean he don't think it.
Right. Right.
So everyone, like LeBron's legacy is already cemented, but he wants to do his own thing. You don't think he woke up and was like, I'm going to LA? I'm like, I don't care what anybody think. I don't care what y'all think. I don't care what you little Lakers fans saying. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I'm going to LA. Magic like me.
What? Once again,
That one person over there likes me,
That's it.
yeah.
and that's you.
That's
And
it.
Yeah.
me.
That's what I love about LeBron. LeBron, he runs. He does what he wants to do. Even when he did a decision, that's what he wanted to do.
I mean, we're always at the mercy of what LeBron decides.
Yeah, that's
us
his
as
decision.
fans and the NBA world itself. But I want to talk more about the fact that, well, now he is on the Lakers. So what happens next? Because it's also reported that Lance Stevenson and JaVale McGee are going to be joining LeBron in LA.
Yes, they
But
are.
The other free agent that has yet to make a decision is Kawhi Leonard. And this has been one of the main things that has stemmed from the frustration between Kawhi and the Spurs organization. He's made it clear that he wants to go to LA as well. So stacking the deck the way we have it right now, even without Kawhi, I mean, you say that they're gonna be at least a 4th seed. You're saying next year,
Without
like
question.
what
Without.
are our expectations
Without
for this
question.
team? And are they still a contender without Kawhi?
No.
No,
Not
they
at
need another
all.
player.
You still think so? This isn't done yet. This deal.
No, I mean, no. Look at last year.
So this is what you don't
with the
get.
Cavs. LeBron alone, he could take them to the finals because of that East. I'll definitely say that. And he got to ran to the Warriors, got swept. We gotta stop acting like now that he's on this Lakers team, like they're gonna go and win the championship.
Well, I guess we'll see, won't we, Dave?
Because they're not going to. With this team right now, who does he got behind him?
But the
He's
thing
got.
about-
This guy's drinking juice.
That's the thing about Dave. That's the thing because guys, like I told you, LeBron didn't come here by himself. That's what y'all think.
Okay, está bien. Listen, mira.
That's what I'm
mira.
trying to say. Y'all jumping the gun.
That's
LeBron
chill.
and James, you think he hopped on that plane like it's just gonna be me?
Okay, but why does it have to be him plus somebody else? Why
Are you
can't it
kidding?
just be him?
Because the Lakers don't got anybody else.
I wouldn't go that far. They just don't have anyone that can compete for it. It's all about getting a title. But I'm telling you right now, LeBron with those pieces he got right now, he will bounce some serious people out of that West. I'm already telling you what's gonna happen. I'm already going to. I cannot wait till this happens. Like I told y'all, this East-West nonsense. LeBron gonna change all that because he gonna run up on one of these teams and bounce them right out of the playoffs. One,
All right.
2, 3, 4. It don't matter. It don't matter, man, because that dude's gonna shake that whole conference up. He's
just
gonna
gotta-
shake the whole conference up. You heard it here first.
But if he don't get anyone else, though, he's
He
not
got
getting
somebody
past
else,
the
David.
Warriors.
He got somebody else.
Oh, he does now.
Yeah, he do.
Ooh, are you gonna bring?
I guess we'll see.
We're gonna see. What are they gonna go
LeBron
sign
James
Demarcus
he
Cousins?
signed a 4-year
Right,
max
no,
deal.
you're just saying there's somebody else.
Without
We just
question.
don't know who it is. Right.
Without question.
I agree, but who could it be? Because, like, I feel like
Boogie?
Kawhi. Yes, I think
There-
it's
talks about
Boogie.
Boogie, possibly.
But this is what people don't understand. Kawhi's going to the Lakers no matter what.
But maybe not this
trade
year.
if they trade him for 1 year, he said he's coming to the Lakers no matter what. So I'm already telling you, Kawhi gonna be on the Lakers.
But just not. It might not be this year.
But
But you're right. You're right. He's gonna end up in the
Then
Lakers.
if he's there a year-
Barring any sort of other injury or other.
Kawhi
things
ain't hurt right
happening.
now, guarantee you.
Kawhi
He's
hasn't
fine.
been hurt for a minute.
No,
I'm keeping
Kawhi's
it-
fine.
That's another thing these reporters ain't telling you because they don't want to go out on a limb. But I really don't care because they don't pay me for this. Kawhi ain't hurt.
He's not. He hasn't been.
Fine,
His
though.
his team is like, yo, bro, don't play. You don't got to play. What you gonna play for? You leaving? And Kawhi's like, I'm chilling. When has Kawhi came out and said he's still hurt?
That doesn't mean I agree with what he did.
Hey, $200 million. Give me that max deal, bro. Shout out to Kawhi Leonard.
Really? I feel like I don't. That makes me like not trust him. Like I would be like, how? Well, so you're upset, and
Don't-
now you're just. Anyway, that's a different conversation.
But
Whatever.
don't come out.
I know.
Don't
Whatever.
Don't
I
come,
do.
Yeah.
I do agree with you. I think Boogie is coming to LA, and I think Kawhi will end up in LA, but I don't think it'll happen this year because I don't think the Spurs or Pop want to give him any satisfaction.
Like even if it ain't Boogie, it's somebody. Don't worry, it's somebody.
But if
Well-
not Kawhi and not Boogie, then who though?
What if it's one of them though? What's both of them?
Both of them.
What if it is?
Well, what if it's neither of them?
Then LeBron's still getting 4th, 5th seed. You heard it here first.
Well, obviously,
I've been watching them that fraudulent West with 3 or 4 teams that are really good every year, and the rest of them ain't doing nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
Well, on that note, I know you
Fraudulent.
believe that they're going to make it far, and their teammates, the Lakers teammates, agree. We have some tweets.
Oh, yeah.
From Kyle
Man, the
Kuzma
kids.
and Lonzo Ball, who are currently on the
Paul,
Lakers.
you're
right
gonna be
now.
off the Lakers real soon.
Oh, yeah.
Potentially,
No,
it
yeah.
could be off. But for right now, they are very happy. Actually, that first one is a tweet from Ennis Cantor, who said, "Wow, well, never
Yeah,
mind.
staying on the Knicks.
The Knicks didn't have a chance."
Dysfunctional franchise though.
Oh my
Followed
god.
by the
Ooh.
next tweet, just some reactions to this. Eric Bledsoe saying, "Didn't see
Yeah.
that one coming."
I know, Bledsoe. I know.
Again, teammate Kyle Kuzma saying, "Lake Show."
He's getting
at King
traded.
James.
Yeah, Kuz's gonna get mad when he's like, "Oh, I
Let's go,
can't play
my
with LeBron
brother.
anymore."
He's getting
Let's
traded.
rock.
Really?
Watch.
I actually think
Watch.
Ball will be traded before him.
You must be crazy.
And that's just
I-
the immediate.
I don't
press
think
release.
LeBron wants to deal with LeVar Ball. I don't think he
Oh,
wants to deal with him.
LeBron
He already
is
signed.
not gonna
Yeah, but
take.
he already signed.
Okay, but
knowing
Puppy, we
that.
don't know.
Any
We don't know
of
what he and
LeVar
Magic
stuff.
talked about. You're over here
Oh,
saying
now
that
you're
there's
making
a
my
deal.
point for me.
Exactly.
All right then.
Okay then. Está bien.
Well then.
You already making my. That's my point right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Um, I also love this tweet from the Bleacher Report. A nice little drawing of some Lakers royalty with LeBron and Kobe kind of off in the side, throwing some shade a little bit with the caption, Lakers legends welcome LeBron.
Well, because Kobe ain't the best player to ever wear a Lakers jersey anymore now, is he?
So ain't.
Wow,
But
guys,
Kobe
that's
posted
lot.
a tweet supporting it.
He wasn't before LeBron got there. Yeah, he already here first.
Ooh,
That's
wow.
magic. That's magic. Always been magic.
Interesting.
Always been magic. Y'all go ahead though.
I'm not disagreeing. I disagree.
Always been magic.
I mean,
And then would you go Shaq?
Look, listen, you can't have the most missed shots in NBA history and not make your teammates better, and I'm gonna say you're the best Laker ever. I'm never gonna do that. I'm sorry, man. I know Kobe fans, they ain't ready for that. But all I know is when Magic got there, he made people better around him. See, that's basketball.
He's like a next level of like basketball greatnest, though.
Yeah, but he
People
ain't the
like
best
Magic.
Laker though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you talking about Magic?
Oh,
Yeah,
Magic.
no
Yeah, that's
level.
what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Magic, he's like on another tier.
Another tier, right? But everyone's like, Kobe's the best Laker. I go, you
not.
say what now?
No, but it's Magic though, because Magic can play all 5 positions. He's just an amazing player.
Just on LeBron James.
He's the best player, and he's the best thing the Lakers have ever had their entire franchise.
Just like
love
LeBron
y'all.
James.
I love Kobe Bryant fans, man. I love him so
Me
much,
too.
man. I do.
We're
Kobe
going to get
fans.
back to LeBron. We're going to talk about him a lot more through this episode, but I do want to switch gears a little bit and talk about Paul George.
Yeah.
PG.
Also made a decision he committed to staying at OKC. He signed a 4-year, $137 million max deal, which is a 3-year contract essentially with a player option in his 4th year. He announced that he would stay at a house party with Russell Westbrook last night, I believe. Let's take a quick look at that video.
I'm here to stay.
I'm here to stay. You hear me now.
All right.
Literally, that's it.
All right,
All
though.
we needed to hear.
So what?
All right, though.
I gotta say, before we get into our reactions to it, this was a decision that sent, I think, shockwaves throughout the NBA. Analysts and fans were all very shocked and confused. Just general reaction from you guys?
The biggest storyline I saw throughout the entire season, Paul George wants to leave early, even when he was still on the Pacers, was Paul George coming to LA.
Right.
Every Laker fan in the world thought they were going to get Paul George. Oh, it's his hometown. He wants to come back here. He's going to make this team amazing. I was genuinely shocked when he went back to the Thunder, based on how they did, based on the fact that they have Melo, who takes any franchise and just takes it down with him.
what he does.
Down with his career,
what he
just
does.
like he did the Knicks.
That's real talk.
And playing with Russ, a guy who, we talked about, like ball hogs,
Love
Russell
Russ, though.
Westbrook,
Love him.
great
Yeah.
player, doesn't win championships. I'm genuinely surprised, but I'm surprised. Like, I'm very much shocked that he would take this big of a deal from a team that kind of did nothing last year.
And they won't do nothing
Thoughts,
next year.
Monse?
I'm surprised. I am, and it's just because of kind of how David said that there was so much information so early on that he wanted out, and this is what he wanted. And so then you start hearing all this like, oh, PG's gonna go to the Lakers, so is LeBron, and so to hear that, it's just kind of like, really interesting. But it's not as shocking to me as LeBron going to Lakers. So next.
I already told you before. I put a curse on the Oklahoma City Thunder. I have cursed this team, and no one has to believe me, but they will never win a title until I say they will. And I'm telling you, everybody thinks I'm
You're on some
crazy.
Lil B
But no, everybody thinks I'm
tip right
crazy
now.
about this, right?
you have a voodoo doll?
You don't get to draft Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook.
With Serge Ibaka?
And then Serge Ibaka, right?
Yeah.
And then get
Gone,
rid of James
gone,
Harden because you don't want to
gone.
pay a luxury tax.
Gone.
Stupid.
Really?
MVP, gone.
You don't,
Right.
and then that upset KD because you didn't trust him to talk to him first. So then he got mad and left.
Yeah.
You don't get to win championships after that. I'm telling you, that's just not how it works. Same thing with Seattle. Everything with the Seahawks, see everything's falling apart after that terrible football call. I cursed them too. But next thing you know, what I just read a tweet, Cam Chancellor about to retire. I cursed these teams, man. And Paul George just proved right now why. And Melo's like, I'm signing. I was like, oh, the curse is real. My curse is real, man. They ain't winning, man. They're not winning. The curse is real. I've only cursed 2 people in my entire life, 2 teams my whole life being. And it's them 2 teams.
Damn. I mean, I can kind of get behind that OKC curse because that franchise does feel very hobbled. There's been so much criticism about them in the sports media world right now while these trade talks are going around just about, the quality of their stadium, just the small market, pros and cons that you deal with when you're playing. And then playing besides a marquee player like Russell Westbrook, but then all the things that come with it, like you said. It was reported that Sam Presti met with Paul George, like they spoke this week to kind of answer all of his questions and concerns going into
Yeah.
it. So it sounds like the front office is trying to move past their curse and make some long-term deals that are going to set them up for success.
Yeah, and they're a great
By
organization.
keeping him.
Yeah, and I think Paul George finally got that feeling of being wanted.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever felt at home in Indiana. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? And I
yeah.
think when Pressey probably said it now, people don't know what that's like. That feeling of like, man, he talked him out of come back to California. You know what I mean? So like, there's something there, but they ain't winning no titles.
I will say, I think, honestly, I think it was Jalen Rose, I forget who it was, who said that Paul George doing this was like him giving the organization a hug. Because they've already
Oh,
lost
yeah.
and
Honestly,
gone through
though.
so much.
Yeah.
And I think it plays into exactly what you're saying, feeling wanted there and appreciated.
Yeah.
He did also come out and say, I think it was in that interview with D Wade, about wanting to please everybody or do the right thing or making everybody happy. I mean, I'm going to assume this decision makes him happy too because
Right.
he made it. What does it mean for his long-term basketball
Nothing.
career?
No, not
Yeah.
much.
Because LeBron James just signed for the Lakers. So that's a roadblock. He opened your grill once again, just like these. Y'all don't. Listen, Thunder fans, y'all want to tweet me? I'll lift the curse if y'all nice. I'll lift the curse, but I ain't lifted it until y'all gotta be nice to me, man. The curse of your being, the curse is real. Once they got rid of James Harden, I cursed that franchise forever.
Well, that's because that was one of the dumbest.
You didn't
decisions ever
want to
made.
pay a luxury tax?
But now they're willing to, pay luxury tax and
Interesting.
find money. It's just,
Isn't that
it's
very
a little
interesting?
Because
It's a
they're
little too
willing,
late,
they're willing to
I
pay
think.
Melo now.
Mellow, but
Oh, Mel, get rid
Can
of
we talk
Melo.
about
Hey,
Melo
young
really
James
quickly?
Harden.
Because
Yeah.
he's, gonna opt in, right, and still be on the team.
Yep.
But
Sadly.
at this point, like, considering their exit in the playoffs this year and what Melo hasn't, it's not even about what he has contributed, what he hasn't contributed to
Yeah.
this team. I just feel like this is, if OKC is really trying to make a solid push and fix some of their mistakes in the past, I think that honestly begins with finding a way to get rid of Melo.
That's their main problem.
That's
Question.
gonna be tough. Though.
That's the main problem with the Thunder, though, is Melo. Everything on that team can work. Steven Adams is a good player.
Yeah.
Getting rid of Enes Kanter, that was kind of a blow. But players like Westbrook, he can play with Paul George. But when you get a guy like Melo, who's chucking up shots and thinks he's LeBron and thinks he's actually aged well and didn't take that Knicks franchise down with him, you're not going to win championships.
Yeah.
Nope.
He's just making too much money. You
Yep.
could spread that around, get better guys,
Yes.
support the two players in Westbrook and PG.
And just because he's not doing anything.
Man.
You are relying on something from the past, and it's like, wouldn't you rather give it to a new guy? Give the chance to a new guy.
Carmelo.
Why do we keep giving the chance to the guy who has not proven anything?
Carmelo in this league, how long? And he still refuses to pass and make players better.
Right?
When they said we're putting you on the bench, he was like, "Nah, no, you're not."
No, he laughed. It was a laugh. It was a chuckle. He scoffed at the mere notion of him coming off the
This isn't
bench.
the Nuggets anymore, though.
That was a long time
You're
ago.
not on the Nuggets anymore.
AI was playing. Wasn't he playing?
Yeah,
Good
I was with him.
Lord
He was
have
with
mer-
J.R. Smith too.
Lord have mercy.
J.R. Smith.
Yeah, listen, I told you, that's nothing personal. I just seen enough. I've seen enough
Yeah.
of selfish players. Seen
Right.
enough, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And if he was making shots, it'd be hard to talk
and
about.
that's what makes it even worse.
Right, that you're not even making these shots.
He misses everything. That's Thunder basketball, though. Selfish basketball.
Sound like a curse to me, David
That's a
Bloom.
Seattle franchises are getting the curse.
Sound like a curse to me, David Bloom. I told you, y'all know where I'm at.
Sounds like
After-
somebody put this in the universe.
AfterBuzz TV, y'all know where I'm at. If y'all want me to lift the curse, y'all gotta be nice, man. I like fried chicken. I like what else I like? You know what I mean? Donuts, chocolate chip cookies.
Yes.
I'll lift
Man,
the
I gotta
curse.
send them your way. If the Thunder ever want to get back to the finals like they did in
You must
2012.
appease me, man.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
God.
Bean, I'm telling you, it's crazy. I was like, yo, I cursed this team. Ever since
is
then,
crazy.
stuff started happening, man. I swear, yo, everything started happening. You don't get rid of my man James Harden, man. You don't do that.
No,
Well,
no.
let's talk about James Harden's team, the Rockets. ESPN confirmed that the Phoenix Suns will sign forward Trevor Ariza to a 1-year, $15 million deal. Now that's a big
Way to go, Trevor.
Whoa.
It's good for Phoenix.
That's good for Phoenix.
Yeah.
Maybe
Whoa.
for the Houston Rockets because he was a core member of their
Yeah.
team.
Yes.
That's a lot of money for Trevor
Yeah,
Ariza,
that's
though,
what I was
over
gonna say.
1 year.
He
Go
plays-
Trevor Ariza.
He shoots and he defends, man. A lot of these players in the league don't even know what that is.
And he proved that this season when he
Alright.
was like,
He played the best defense against KD
I
I've
agree.
seen
I agree.
all
No, that's true, though.
year.
Yeah.
That's why he got that $15 million.
Yep,
They
yep.
watched that tape. He was doing the best he could.
All right, though.
Another standout player who's also a free agent is Clint Capela, who
Interesting.
is reported to be meeting with the Rockets in LA today, according to Adrian Wojnarowski.
Woj.
Woj, yeah, I'm gonna say Woj. 'cause I
Yeah,
struggle
Yeah.
so
most
much.
people do.
Adrian Woj, and it's reported that Capela is arguably the top restricted free agent available for the Houston Rockets
he's-
right now,
yeah.
just because of what he means to this team. Especially looking at next year, we got to look at these Western Conference contenders. Houston was one of the biggest ones, so seeing changes to their team too is something we got to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
There's still a problem.
No, Capella. No, I like him. I think
Yeah.
he's restricted. I think he's gonna go back. But the one problem I have with the Rockets, and the one thing, I mean, they really don't have a choice, but like it's gonna come back to bite them, is they just signed Chris Paul for a max
my next
4
point.
You know how I
years.
feel about that.
60.
Y'all know how I feel
Chris
about that.
Paul, the player. Trust me, I know. Chris Paul, the player, gets injured every single year.
When it matters the
The
most.
most.
If
Did
you-
you put a curse on him?
No.
Okay.
You better have not.
I didn't know.
You better have not. I'm looking at you now.
I'm
but
pulling
he's-
for that dude.
When he gets out of that contract, though, it's gonna be like late 30s. In his last,
year, $160 million.
160 million.
after a hamstring injury in the most crucial moment in Houston Rockets modern history.
exactly. He's a Hall of Fame point guard.
Must be nice.
One of
Yes.
the greatest passers, greatest stealers. I guess.
I told you, I don't know what it is. I don't know if everybody like these State Farm commercials. I don't know I don't know if it's because he got those nice, kind eyes
He
and he's
does,
adorable.
though.
I don't know what it is with everybody, but y'all need to be. It's okay to criticize Chris Paul.
I think he
Yes,
gets
it is.
No,
criticized.
he really
Are you
don't
serious?
know, man.
Don't
Head
you
of the
think-
players union, this, that, and the third. Oh man, oh Chris Paul, what a tough break. Oh, it's what a tough break. I go, no, what a tough break for Houston. What a tough break for Houston.
I felt like Chris Paul was criticized a lot as a Clipper.
Man, you tell you what, man. I
Maybe
tell you
not.
what.
Maybe not as a Rocket, but he was criticized a lot as a Clipper.
Bull
Yes.
gets away with a
It
whole
was never
lot,
enough.
man.
It was never enough when he was a Clipper.
You know, it's because it
He
was never
dribbles the ball
enough.
into the ground.
Because
Sorry, thank you.
Bless you. Because eventually, what would happen was injury, until Clippers fans just went insane.
Yeah.
Like I legitimately went insane when I found out Chris Paul's out again.
Like, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Great, we're not making it past like the first or second round of the playoffs
Again.
My God, him and Blake too. They just get injured at the
Too
worst times.
much, man.
Yeah,
Too much.
Blake, yeah.
Like you got everyone's like, oh, but that's injury. But that's part of sports.
Right.
You can't. That's a part of greatness. I'm
And
sorry,
then
guys.
this guy,
Yeah, listen,
When?
don't put the evil on him. Don't put the evil on
That's
him.
it.
Ricky
I'm sorry.
Bobby.
I
I'm
just
sorry.
say
Do
this
not
guy.
But-
put the
That's it.
evil on this dude. Lord David Bloom.
I'm sorry. I apologize, but you gotta find some
dude.
wood to knock on. But when though?
No,
Go
but
find some.
Like I'm saying, like that's what I'm saying. Like the injuries are a part of greatness. Like if you're always injured, at some point you got to be like, okay, like
that, right, this is in you. This is part of you.
It is
Yeah.
though. Everyone's
Yeah.
like, oh man, it's so unfortunate. Not really. The boy get hurt, man.
Let's talk about Kobe, too. Kobe didn't get hurt
That's because he took care of himself, man.
for the longest
Until the end of
time.
his career, and then
got hurt.
his body was just wearing down.
Yeah,
Right.
Achilles.
That's
is
how it works.
It's the weirdest injury that can
Oh,
happen. They
it's so
say
weird.
they can say they got them when you're 12 and they got them when you're like
Yeah, I know.
42.
I had one when I was when I was 12.
See, there you go.
Can't
you
talk,
go.
but when I was 12 years old, like I had an Achilles
There,
injury.
there you go. You
There
see,
you go.
that's the one like scientists are still baffled by. You know what I
Right.
mean? They don't even know how it happens. But but
it's-
Kobe, like, bro, you know, I don't know what you do Pilates, do yoga, do something, Chris Paul. Hamstring injury. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, man.
That is.
Do something.
Take your leg, put it up in the air. That's a stretch,
Ain't nobody-
right there. Go touch your toes.
I mean, you use some yoga, some Pilates, something, spin class, something.
Tweet him. Get
Listen,
at him.
listen.
Yeah.
Chris Paul, he be getting his feelings. I don't even want to mess with him right now. He be getting his feelings, boy.
Super duper. And so do Chris Paul fans.
They do. They do.
I've had enough arguments. with
They
them.
do, though.
Really quickly, I do want to talk about the 76ers. They lost Ersan Ilyasova. He's going
Did
back
they really?
to Milwaukee. And Marco Bellinelli is returning to the Spurs.
Damn, they just, wow.
So they
Yeah.
lost two key vets that were part of making the process really come
They,
together.
they were balling this year.
Yeah.
But being that Ben Simmons did win Rookie of the Year, and the fact that this franchise is going hard in the paint right now to attract another piece to their process, I'm just kind of waiting till Friday since we have all this time before the actual
Yeah.
deadline
Yeah.
to
It's
see
true.
what moves they make. as
They're
a
fine though.
franchise.
Like they're fine without Ersan or without Marco Bellinelli, who I really, really, really thought was going to the Warriors. I honestly thought
Yeah,
the Warriors
they were
could have
vetting him,
benefited
for
from him.
sure.
The Spurs, they're not going to do a lot with him since Kawhi is definitely going to leave. But their Sixers are fine.
Unless because they still in the running for Kawhi. You know what I mean? They could be
Yeah.
They
just
get
like,
him?
just like
They're better
that.
than fine.
Yeah.
they were very vocal about wanting
Yeah,
LeBron.
yeah.
So I'm just kind of curious to see what the
They're
plan
okay.
is.
Yeah,
They're
Philly,
upward track.
It's one of those things where
Doing
Philly,
fine.
they're ready to do something, though. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That's all that matters. When you have an organization that's open, saying, like,
Right.
we'll do what it takes to win, that matters. And that gets players like, okay, wow, you won. People like to be
Yes.
wanted, man, especially
Right.
players.
Oh my God, of
And
course.
they're willing to do it. That's the
Yeah.
first step.
Yeah.
Like, we are willing to do this.
Yeah,
which
see,
is kind of
luxury
what, like,
tax. They'll
the
pay it.
Cavs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they
listen to-
will.
Yep. All that. All that.
Ridiculous. Billionaires talking about a couple million. Yeah,
I mean, they get their injuries here and there, like Fultz and stuff like that, but they're doing fine.
Yeah.
Like they're on the upward. Like they're fine.
because they believe in Fultz, number one. That's why they don't want to move him.
Well,
They
I
believe
said
in
we're
him.
not trading
that
him.
Fultz, Embiid, and Simmons were off the table in negotiations with LeBron to begin with. So those are their core
I
pieces
was
that
sup-
are not moving.
I was
Absolutely not.
surprised when they said Fultz. Like Simmons and Embiid.
They
of
believe
course.
in him. They
Right.
They
believe,
believe
in
in
him.
this kid.
Yeah.
Like he's honestly getting better, and I think he can actually be enough.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not something amazing, but enough.
Some people in the chat are excited. Dang MQ says Ersan playing alongside the Greek Freak. CJ Holder says, how many teams has Ersan been traded to?
A lot.
He's a journeyman, but but
Yeah.
he gets
He's a
paid,
journeyman.
man. He gets paid.
You want a good journeyman in your team,
You
though.
really do, though. Like the guy that, a mercenary, whatever you want to call him, those guys,
Mm-hmm.
they do well. It's like teams, when they move them, it's no hard feelings with those kind of players.
No, you're like,
You know
thanks
what I
for
mean?
your
Yeah,
time. Like
yeah.
go
Right?
go
Clock
somewhere
in,
else.
Clock out. Good job.
There's nothing wrong with being a journeyman.
Not
right?
at all.
Not at all.
I feel like we covered everything. I mean, we did speak briefly about Kawhi. Any last thoughts on where he'll end up?
Yeah,
or
like I said,
any other player that we want to
mean,
talk about?
You know,
He wants out of San Antonio.
it's
That's
really
all
all.
it's really about next year though.
Yeah.
Because this year he's gonna get traded. He has a 1-year deal, and it's really
Yeah.
about if he stays where he's traded or if he goes to like the Lakers or something.
It's all
And
about will the organization give him what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Spurs are going to trade him to somewhere he doesn't want
Yeah,
to go.
yeah, yeah.
No, he's not gonna be
Yeah, that
happy with
makes
it.
sense.
Probably
Yeah.
somewhere in the East. I mean, maybe Philly, maybe the Celtics.
Right. Yeah.
Hell, maybe like Charlotte or something. Like you never know.
But he's not going to go where he wants right away.
Not at
Do
all.
you guys think a championship is on his mind right now in the near future, or do you think he just wants to go somewhere where he's happy and just play basketball?
Yeah.
You know,
I think that's what
I think it's you want to be happy. I mean, everyone thinks championship, but I mean, if I were him, I'd want to go to a place where I can lead a team to a championship, and he doesn't feel like he can do that with the Spurs, and he can't do that with the Spurs. They don't have enough anymore.
Yeah, but really, real talk. It's what killed it was Tony Parker and Ginobili. See, a lot of people don't. Man, all these people speculating why Kawhi want to leave. Man, you came on national television and told him saying he's faking an injury. Basically, that's what you're saying. When you can dress it any way you want. My quad was 100 times worse. Really, little tiny Tony Parker. Your quad? Have you seen Kawhi Leonard?
Regardless
That's a
if it was
grown.
true or not,
That's
that wasn't a cool thing to do.
That's a grown. But how the hell you gonna say your injury is 100 times worse than his?
Yeah.
That he probably seen that and was like, oh, for real?
right.
Your little quad versus my big old quad.
Bye then.
He's like,
I'm out.
I'm out. He is a very temperamental kid, man. That bothered him. He is instantly wanted out after that moment. They can't even talk to him. Don't ever listen. Don't ever question somebody's toughness, man. That dude is, especially if you know Kawhi's story. Kawhi been grinding forever, man. He been trying to get to the boy. Y'all, I love these little Spurs, man. Y'all can't be talking about somebody like Tony. Tony better than you ever been. Don't be talking about people like that, bro. Just go to the Hall of Fame, man. Don't ever talk about somebody's injury.
I don't necessarily disagree with you, but I also don't know if we know the full story.
What full story? You don't come
As
out.
to what's going on behind the doors at the Spurs organization.
Why don't you keep it behind closed doors, though?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I disagree with you. I guess I'm just throwing fire at you.
Would
see what
you
say.
do that?
I don't know. I don't know.
No way. Would I come down and be like, my injury was worse than his?
feel
I don't
like
know why he ain't playing.
I
For real?
I remember when all of this happened. I was like, ooh, that's a low blow. But at the same time, I was like, Kawhi hasn't come back in a minute.
Nope.
In a minute. So
Nope.
this was already happening. It wasn't like this was fresh and then he said that. There was already
Yeah.
crap being stirred.
Mm-hmm.
And then it happened. So it's like, I still agree. Tony Parker shouldn't have done that. I agree.
That's why he
I
leaving.
mean,
But we don't know what was happening behind closed doors in that organization. And I think there was a lot of frustration because I think Kawhi did it. I feel like something else happened maybe that we don't know about. And so he was angry and he was fine. And he was like, I'm just going to sit back. I don't want to come back.
That's exactly what I would have did.
bigger picture, this whole conversation has definitely opened up our eyes to looking at the Spurs organization in a different way. Just because, they've had a certain reputation in the NBA thus far, and now having this strained relationship with Kawhi, of course, naturally, it's about who are we going to point the fingers at? Whose fault was it? And even while things were unfolding, a lot of people were questioning the Spurs organization for moves like that. Where having someone like a vet player on your team come out and say that his injury was worse, or constantly commenting on the fact that your player's camp isn't giving you certain information, certain ways that they carry that situation, I think is just something to think about when we're looking at the Spurs organization. And it's something for players to think about when they want to, if they decide if they want to come play there.
They're really not a destination anymore.
The thing is,
like they're really gone downhill.
Not with the CBA. The CBA has dictated you don't have to go to LA anymore to make money. The new CBA, you can get paid anywhere. This is why I love the new league, as opposed to everyone talking about, oh, teams this and teams that. No, teams could never get this kind of money. Players can never get this kind of money. So now a player is like, man, I can go where and get $150 million?
Yeah.
I don't gotta go to a marquee place. Oh, and I can be the man.
Yeah.
Oh, and then players might come. That's what the new CBA dictates. And another thing, like, not everyone is all about that hard-nosed drill sergeant mentality, man. I'm telling you, and players will always get the benefit of the doubt. People can say whatever they want to say about Kawhi, but he's leaving, and he's going to be the hottest ticket on the free agent market.
Of course.
So it's
course,
cool.
though.
Everybody can say whatever they want to say about Kawhi, but everybody want him, and they ain't seen him play 9 games last year, but they still want him because he's
it's
the
crazy
baller.
His cachet is still really
because
high.
he's a baller.
Yeah, right.
Remember a couple years ago, best player in the NBA.
Yeah.
Better than LeBron. All of a sudden, can shut down LeBron. Oh, for real? Then all of a sudden, y'all saying he's whack.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Man, we're going to see how that plays out. Just want to remind you guys of some key off-season dates. Obviously, today was the start of the free agency.
Yes, it was.
This Friday, July 6th, there's a moratorium at noon. That's when kind of, all the signings and trades need to be made official, where you can, start signing your name on the dotted line. And then by July 13th, is the deadline to withdraw any qualifying offers to restricted free agents. So we still have another 2 weeks or so for this really to take form and play out. So keep your eyes peeled. I mean, you don't have to try too hard because there's a breaking news update every 5 seconds.
Oh my God, you see it everywhere.
It's just everywhere. And in the meantime, we're going to try and keep you guys updated as well. I know we took a little break. We're figuring things out. We're going to be back in some capacity and to continue to talk with you guys. But that is it for tonight's show. Where can they find you guys all week, Evan?
I just want to personally welcome LeBron James to Los Angeles. Shout out to David Bloom.
Yeah, thanks.
Yo, it's your boy Evan T. Mack. At Evan T. Mack on Instagram and Twitter. Welcome to LA. LeBron, love you. Hugs and kisses.
LeBron, welcome to LA. I'll be there.
There you go, Monse.
I'll be there. I won't be wearing purple or yellow, but I'll be there. You can follow me across social media at Monse Bolanos, MonseBolanos.
I'm gonna get you a LeBron
Think
jersey
with-
tomorrow.
It better not be yellow or purple.
Yeah, y'all, we started off as a Clipper show, for those who don't know. So I brought a little stuff I own, just
bring?
as a final little
What'd you bring out?
Chris Paul.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Let me just go on my bag
Oh,
here.
man, he's in his bag for
What is this?
real.
Oh, what is this? Blake Griffin. If y'all can
Goodbye.
see.
Oh, this is actually depressing, man.
Goodbye. And I bought this one last year.
This is depressing,
And I
man.
realized I'm never gonna be able to wear it because he signed a 1-year deal with the Mavs.
Oh, no!
Officially, DeAndre Jordan.
Oh.
It's been real. Thanks for dunking on Brandon Knight while I was in the stands. Goodbye.
That's a thrift store, like
Yikes.
treasure trove right there, though.
Goodbye.
And you guys know me. I'm your host, Christine Bean. You can find me everywhere on social media at Christine Bean with 3 E's. Thanks so much for kicking it with us this week, and we'll see you next time.
Dang, these are
R.I.P.
fossils.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Keven Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.